It's like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out.
Alright, my delicious people. So, first things first, a little bit of a announcement before we go. This is going to be a non-positive video, which is usually what I don't do. But this is how it is, because I will say straight up that even Urelli cannot save this weapon. I have tried 5 different setups, and I've also tried all 5 of these setups with Urelli. The most calculated and tested results of like as much damage as possible, and unfortunately without Urelli it's not great, and with Urelli it's okay. So first things first is I decided to do this video because I actually ended up running into a situation where Beryl brought this weapon. Usually when he brings the weapons they are actually not that bad. Some of them are actually quite good. I expected this one to be good, but unfortunately that is not the case. So, I decided, hey, let me see if I can put it together, and I actually ended up spending 6... or is it 7? Did I spend 7 Forma on this? Yeah, I tried really hard to make it work. The setup that I went with is my classic, setup of, like, cold and corrosive to take out acolytes without having to deal with the armor. It's good with that, but the fire rate is really bad, but unfortunately it also doesn't have very good crits. So unfortunately, yeah. I also did some tests to see how cold works, and guess what? Apparently it's actually a misspeak. They misspoke when it came to, the way that works. It's actually multiplicative over the crit after you put it together. So essentially if you have 6 times multiplier, it will increase it by 3. Basically 50% of that, which I guess like they kind of sort of got the term a little bit wrong, but there you go. It's tested and that is actually how it works. So, a little rundown on the mechanics of the weapon. It's a projectile machine gun. It basically acts like a nail gun, fully auto. It's a low fire rate, and it has low crit, unfortunately. Most of the damage, like, it reaches 69... nice. Crit chance, which is okay if it were a primary, but unfortunately it's not a primary. Especially since the damage is so low, and so without enough fire rate, it runs into issues. And when you do add fire rate to it, it fires too fast, and what ends up happening is you run out of ammo, and so there's no middle ground with this, unfortunately. You could say, oh, don't use critical delay. Well, the fire rate loss of critical delay is not too bad, but also I unfortunately do not have that, and the fact that mathematically speaking, it is better to have this. And the fact that, basically, I do not want to. But that last one is just a me thing. But yeah, it's just, there you go. So I'll show you the build, and, what I'll probably do is just straight up say, it can take out acolytes. Not too bad, actually. It does take out acolytes pretty easily. It's just that I do want to make this one a short one, because I do want to make sure that you understand that, like, I probably don't recommend this weapon, and there's a lot of more, better projectile-based, secondaries. And even, like, oh, actually, this is really interesting to say. The Akbotol actually seems to be better, just from the sheer massive amounts of crit damage that it does. So, yeah, there's that. So, I hope you enjoyed it, and here is the build, and I will let you go with I hope it was entertaining. And, yeah.
But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Fuck your lies, I'll do what I want.
Yeah, violence. I know you're about to do your thing. That's not. This. Yes, sir.
Extraction is
Thanks, both
available.
of you. Why do you have claw? Why do you have a claw? You're not supposed to have a claw.
Why not?
Wait, does he have a claw in one hand and a fucking sword in the other? Why is that a thing? I did not notice that Violence had a claw in one hand and a sword in the other. Like,
Emo as fuck. That's what I'm gonna
yeah, it's
say.
like, that is the most mall ninja shit I have ever seen. I'm putting that in bloopers. I don't give a shit. I just realized that's a thing. It's funny to me, so yes.
Consider extraction.
Also, Vor, please don't fucking kill me this time.
I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste, can't erase bitterness in my face. Work a job every day till your dreams fade away. Like a card, never change, play the game that we say. I need a break. I'm staying strong, need to move on to be what I want. I'll keep dreaming on. I'm staying